Here's literally 5 ways that the PlayStation Portal is better than the Steam Deck. Now, I already know what you guys are gonna say. Already know what you guys are rushing to the comments section down to type. The Steam Deck can play actual games and emulation and all this and stuff. Okay. I hear you. That's cool. But hear me out. All right. There's 5 reasons that when I put the Steam Deck and the PlayStation Portal head to head, the PlayStation Portal ultimately came out on top. Reason number one, I never have to update any of my games. My PlayStation pretty much lives on rest mode, so that pretty much ensures that no matter what, I always got the latest update file, my system's always up to date, and I just can hop straight into whatever game I want to play. I'm ready to go. I don't have to sit there and wait 5 minutes for an update file to complete. It's already done for me every single time. On the Steam Deck, can't say the same thing. I had it for about a week and I already had to wait a couple times to play my games. Reason number two, all my games run at full fidelity. On the base PS5, it is 1440p, somewhere around there sometimes, I don't really know. And then when you bring it to the PS Portal, it is on a 1080p screen, so you do lose some detail there. But in terms of shaders, textures, lighting, FPS, um, you get base 1080p. Everything runs and looks pretty much identical to the PS5 at no extra headroom. Like no tinkering involved. You get the best, most optimized graphics every single time. Now, a little bonus thing that I would like to mention is you hear no fan noise at all. This thing doesn't even actually have a fan. Um, so you're running games at pretty much full graphics, no fan noise, no heat, great battery life all the time. And it doesn't matter what game you're playing, whether you're playing Stardew Valley or Elden Ring, you're gonna get the same base battery time, and you're not gonna hear any fans, and your game is gonna run smoothly every single time. Reason number three. So we get no compatibility issues. When you're on the Steam Deck, certain games that you run are made for mouse and keyboard only. So you end up having to download, what is it, controller profiles just to play the game. And then you kind of have to relearn how to use your controller every single time you pull up a new game because buttons are so every time you get a new game pretty much have to relearn exactly what your controller is doing. There's no sort of consistency. It's pretty much a mess. On top of that, some games have text size issues where the text is too small, so you gotta zoom into the screen, zoom out when you're trying to look at things, and some things use touchscreen, and some things need like back paddles, and sometimes you don't have enough buttons to do what you need to do, so you gotta make custom shortcuts with the touchpad and all that stuff. It's too much. It's too much, man. On the PS Portal, yeah, none of that. No sort of tinkering. You just dive straight into the game. Of course, every game you gotta learn the controls. Every game has different controls, but there's no like, oh, let me map this thing to pull up my keyboard and have this one do the rotate things. I was playing a lot of Schedule One, and I rotate a lot of things with the touchpad and use the back pedal to pick stuff up because for whatever reason, the same button that I mapped to E didn't work when I try to pick stuff up, and when I opened doors, it was ridiculous, bro. There's always some sort of compatibility issue and some weird kink that you're gonna run into inevitably. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "My Steam Deck works perfectly." Inevitably, you're gonna run into something that you have to fix, and you're gonna be like, "I love fixing it," and okay, cool, bro. Number four, we already kind of talked about this a little bit, but the 1080p screen. Um, Depending on the model you get, I mean, pretty much either model you get of the Steam Deck, you're not going to get a 1080p screen. You're going to get like a 900p and a 720p. One is OLED, one is not. One is $600, one is 360, probably 400 these days. Um, Whereas the Portal is only 200, maybe like 180 if you get it on sale. So either way, whatever model you get of the Steam Deck, you're not getting a better screen than actually. No, hold on. Let me backtrack. If you're getting the base models that are not OLED of the Steam Deck, you're not getting a better screen than the Portal resolution wise. If you get the OLED, of course, OLED is great. Like Who wouldn't want that? I want OLED on the Portal, but you're still not getting 1080p, so it's kind of a trade-off. At that point, it's kind of 50-50, like one can be better than the other. The Steam Deck is like higher refresh rate, but that's a whole other thing. Number five, I mean, we've got to talk about it. Better ergonomics all around. This thing is way more comfortable to hold in the hand. The triggers actually feel like triggers, and the bumpers are nice, soft, and clicky. So are the buttons. They're not really that loud compared to the Steam Deck. That thing drove me crazy with how loud the buttons are. As well as the back paddles. I feel like I had to like damn near break the Steam Deck in half just to click it down. I felt like I was scared to click those things down because it was just so like stiff and not like pressable, you know. So yeah, ergonomics on this thing, hands down, way better than the Steam Deck, in my honest opinion. Like I said in my previous comparison video, I couldn't hold that thing for more than like 15 minutes without my hands cramping. So, yeah, that's pretty much five reasons or five ways that the Portal beats the Steam Deck. Like I said, I knew the Steam Deck is a different device. It can run games locally. Like, I'm not dumb. I get that. But in terms of convenience, in terms of comfort, in terms of just being a good handheld, PS Portal just wins. It's just a more enjoyable device. I just I gave it a fair shot. I really did, but the Steam Deck just isn't for me. And I just figured I'd share the ways that the Portal just won my heart and has kept it forever. So, if you liked the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, let me know how you feel about it in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.